That, that's very true. And if it's not a purpose, like some people may not know it, and that's okay. So, like, well, first, wake up to something that you love or that you're good at or that you're looking forward to doing. And that in
Mhm.
itself will help you be that
Yep.
drive, be that motivation to help you get up, to help you live on to the next day. Whether it's your child, whether it's a cat, whether
It
it's
is.
your favorite chair to sit in at your job, like whatever it is that brings those good feelings and positive
Yeah.
energy, like wake up to that, getting ready to do it.
Yep. I love that. Absolutely. So I know that you have a business. So can you tell us more about what you do for your business? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Infinite Ability Podcast. I am your host, Nick Uhart, and we are here to encourage each other to find our own unique abilities. Let's go. This episode of the Infinite Abilities Podcast is brought to you by the one and only Infinite Toolbox, where just like all other toolboxes, we will get the job done, guaranteed. Whether you're an entrepreneur looking to save time, boost revenue, or automate your processes, Infinite Toolbox has got you covered. With powerful tools designed to drive leads, expand your reach, and gain your industry secrets, we help you work smarter, not harder. Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Visit us at infinitetoolbox.com. That's infinitetoolbox.com, and discover how infinite your potential really is. All right, everyone, I'm excited for this episode. I have Angelica. I guess I'm going to stutter on that one, but that's okay. But I can't wait for her to share what she does, and her story is going to be a great episode. So, Angelica, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. My name is Angelica Stevenson. Sometimes my friends call me Angel. You can call me Angel as well. I am
I
a
like that.
yeah, you too. I'm a messenger, so that's what angel means. It means a messenger. So I've been
Mm-hmm.
on the message of helping people just remember their connection to God, and then their purpose and the power that God has given us. I like to teach from the etymology. So the etymology of power means strength, vigor, and the ability to do. So I like to give people reminders that, hey,
Mm-hmm.
you've already given the strength. You have your own supernatural powers. You are the hero of your life to just raise up, to change how you want to live, change how you're thinking, because it all starts from the inside. And I do that through
Yes, it
poetry,
does.
my books. We also do it through events that we host as well, and that we give people the opportunity to host an event if they want to, and
Mm-hmm.
also homeschool. So I like to help parents as well realize that same truth.
That's so amazing. You know, you're doing a lot, but you're doing a lot of great work, which is really important. So I love what you're doing. I love how you're helping people, and that's amazing. Um, I would like to know what kind of got you started on this path that you're on.
That's a great question. It actually started in middle school. It was literally a heart to heart interaction. So I am a preacher's daughter. So I grew up in the church, but I didn't have that relationship that people talked about that you should with God at that time. And I was feeling low. I was questioning why I was alive. What was my purpose? I was asking myself, what did I do wrong? And I was really just trying to search and find God for myself. And I actually
Yeah.
found God at 14 in nature, in the trees, barefooted. It's called earthing these days, or grounding, where I was just able to
Yep.
feel that energy, because God is just energy and it's all around us. So that was
Mm-hmm.
like the path
Mm-hmm.
to help me uncover who I was and my purpose. In middle school, I had a poetry assignment that my teacher, Mr. Hart, that heart to heart, he's our English teacher, and he says, everybody's going to write a poem. And the first title is going to be I Am. I didn't understand at that time the power of I am. So my poem was I am a girl who loves to sing. So I wasn't very popular back in the day, and we had to get up and share our poems with everybody. So I was like, I don't want to be made fun of more by the popular students than I already was. but I also wanted to pass my class. So I got up, I started reading my poem. But as soon as I started reading it, I said, I am a girl who loves to sing. I sometimes wonder if singing will help me through my day. I went into a trance. So I didn't remember anything else I said after that. But when I came back to my surroundings, people were clapping. They're saying, that's a good job. That's a great poem. I'm just like, it was? I just realized that like something in me happened. I uncovered a part of myself that I've been searching for. And I realized that was my purpose that I uncovered. And from then on, I vowed to use my writings to help people and help myself. And I've just been on that journey ever since of helping people from the streets, all of that.
That's absolutely amazing. And like, it's such a good story. And I love stories like that because it shows like, as entrepreneurs, a lot of times like our why is based off of, something that we experienced either years ago or recently, we've seen something, a gift that we had that we can share with others. So I think that's really remarkable.
Thank you. I think so too, because I feel like we're reminders that each of us are here for a reason, on purpose. We each have a purpose, and it's just up to us to first walk in our own purpose, know what it is, uncover it, walk in it, and then on the way, help each other to do the same, because we're all needed for something on this earth. That's why we're here.
I agree 100%. And once you find that purpose, like your actual purpose, like your whole life just improved because like now you can wake up every morning excited about the day. Not every morning. We're not always excited, but we can really help a lot of people,
Yeah, that's very true. And if it's not a purpose, like some people may not know it, and that's okay. So like, well, first wake up to something that you love or that you're good at or that you're looking forward to doing. And that in itself will help you be that drive, be that motivation to help you get up, to help you live on to the next day. Whether it's your child, whether it's a cat, whether it's your favorite chair to sit in at your job, like whatever it is that brings those good feelings and positive energy, like wake up to that, getting ready to do it.
Yep, I love that. Absolutely. So I know that you have a business. So can you tell us more about what you do for your business?
Yes. So my business is called Angelica Expressive Connections, LLC. I originally made it. It was just a podcast or a name at first because I wanted to work on sharing my book more. And I heard, hey, if you want to get more readers, start a podcast. So I'm like, okay. So I started a podcast, and it wasn't what I expected. Like all the manual didn't come with it. So I'm like, I feel like I'm just talking. And in me just talking, I was still able to connect with people and help people. And that was like 4 or 5 years ago because I took a break when I got pregnant with my seventh child, and a miscarriage years ago. But I was like, okay, I want to come back.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. It's okay. She's with us always. Thank you. I was like, I want to come back to this, but how do I do it? So this time it's me and my husband, because we used to have a nonprofit where we did poetry and had open mic events. So we're bringing that all back. So we combine creativity with spirituality and holistic healing to uplift God's purpose and powers in individuals. So he does poetry performances. I do poetry sometimes through my books, through my keynote, The 5 Stages of Ascension, and then just through events. So that is what we do at Angelica Expressive Connections, LLC. Our purpose.
That's so awesome. And are you still doing your podcast?
I do, yes. I don't do the one I first started, the Angelic Expressive Connections. I stopped that because I felt like I started it for the wrong reason, and I didn't want to take that energy, that mindset into my next journey. So that podcast is still up and available, of course, on Spotify or Apple. I started a new podcast on YouTube called The God Podcast, God Opens Doors. And on there, I share I share the doors that God has opened up in me for me to change, like the transformation of me from the way I think first, because a change mindset will produce a change in behavior, to how I feel, to my actions. And that is just me sometimes crying, sometimes I'm haven't screamed yet, but I'm pretty sure that's coming. There's been a lot of tears so far, and sharing things that were opened up in me that I didn't want to hear, I didn't want to see, or that I needed to see in order to grow, to be better.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like an amazing podcast. So I encourage everyone listening right now, go check out her podcast because I know it's a great one.
Thank you. Do my best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all we can do. Try our best and keep pushing every day and keep helping more people. And that's what I love about the things that we do.
Yes, I agree. And knowing it too. Oh, go see your dad, honey. Oh, my daughters. Here, take this off for a moment. It's okay because it's on wrong.
It's all good.
Good job trying to put it on by yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good job. I want you to be practicing and then give that to Dad to help you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. She's turning 3, so she's trying to be all independent and do everything.
Yep. Well, I love this because, you got kids, you're a mom, you're an entrepreneur, life is busy, and sometimes your kids are going to interrupt, and that's okay. That's what I like to showcase in my podcast is, things don't have to be perfect, just get it done.
Okay.
Who cares if your child interrupts on your podcast? It's all good, because it really shows, you as a person, and I think, for me, as somebody who listens to a lot of podcasts, I love it when the host or the guest, isn't perfect. We're all human. So I just love things like this happen all the time. And I always think it's just really great.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the understanding and the compassion, and that's something that I try to help parents with as well, knowing how to balance that first. And
Yep.
because sometimes it can be a lot. Yeah, what's up? No.
Oh yeah,
No.
that's that's for sure.
And I feel like sometimes we get mixed up, like we get our priorities mixed up on what should come first, especially as parents. And
Yep.
I don't know. I do know it's a journey, and it's once again about changing mine and then teaching yourself and being patient with yourself and be patient with your child at the same time
Exactly.
as well. But it's possible. It's doable. We can all do it. Parents, you got this. You can do it.
Yep, you can. So I got a question for you. My slogan is "Your abilities are infinite." What does that mean to you?
Your abilities are infinite. That's a great question, Nick. So when I hear your abilities, that makes me think of the word power. So your power is infinite. And infinite, it starts with what N-I-N means inside of you, and finite, fine. So what's in you is unlimited. What's in you has no limits, no stopping, unless that's what you put on yourself. So your ability, so that's what that means to me. It's a reminder to me that I have the power to do anything and everything, like I was told when I was a child. It's how you can do anything and be everything that you want. What's your imagination? That doesn't go away just because we get older. My daughter, when she was 7, she said, "Mom, you're still a child. You're just a big child." Hey, I'm still just a big old child. And because of that, I can still have a big imagination. I can vision it. I can play. I can have fun. I can do all that younger children still do today. So that's what that reminds me of. Be like a child.
Absolutely. I love that. So thank you so much for sharing that. That was really awesome. So how can people reach out to you?
It's a great question. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, Angelic Expressive Connections. I'm also on LinkedIn. I'm working on LinkedIn. That's another platform. I know it's good to have, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. But that's it. Email.
Yep.
You can also book if you have inquiries about booking on our link tree. We can give us a call. We can do a strategy meeting. Or if you want like a personal one-on-one, we have conversations open with me to help apply my 5 stages of ascension to your life to see what stage you're on, why you're on that stage, and how to move you up to the next one. Because our stage is our life. Like we're all stars of our own lives. Like you're a star, Nick. My daughter's a star. Everybody's a star. And the stage has been set. And I want to help people to shine in their life and keep moving from stage to stage as they get better and better.
Yep. Exactly. Amazing. Well, this has been just a great conversation. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Nick. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Keep listening to Nick.
If you enjoyed this show, please go ahead and share it on your Instagram story and tag me here, the Nick Heart. Also, go ahead and share it anywhere else that you see fit, because the only way that I can grow this is by you guys sharing it. I don't sell anything on here. I don't have any sponsors. So let's just get it out there by word of mouth, help more people. All right, everyone. Remember, your abilities are infinite.